Now, from the University of Okoboji, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. Welcome to another great weekend here in the Iowa Great Lakes. Right here, our studios, historic Arnolds Park amusement park. And I have the thrill of having my friend Chris Swanson with me. Woohoo, buddy!
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
Another weekend upon us.
Oh, yes.
Halloween weekend. Really.
That's always, you know what? And people, does it amaze you? People talk about Halloween as a holiday. I think of Christmas, Thanksgiving,
Right.
Easter, that sort of thing. People say, "Oh, that's my favorite holiday," huh?
And in America, it's the fastest growing holiday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's kind of scary.
That's. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right?
Oh, that's America.
Yeah, that's America for you. But it is Halloween Central right here at historic Arnolds Park this weekend.
Yes, we're excited that 80s versus 90s Halloween. People have asked, is this a costume dance? Is this a concert? Just a concert. And you know what? It's Halloween weekend, so anything goes.
Why would you not?
I know.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
We had somebody call yesterday, and they're like, "Can we wear costumes?" And we're like, "Yes, strongly encouraged." I love watching how people are so creative and what they come up with.
That always blows me away. 'Cause every year I'm like, I got to come up with something creative.
I can't.
And I end up, there's a sheet. Ghost.
Oh, there's a shirt from the 2000.
Yeah. So 80s versus 90s.
Yes.
So the band does it all. They're on the music and so forth.
And 2 decades of great music, and the bands are going to get here, and I'm not exactly sure how it's going to roll. I think it's going to be 80s first and then 90s after that kind of thing. But it's going to be good music no matter what. So tickets available. Stop on in.
Okay, I'm just saying AC/DC versus Spice Girls.
Yeah,
Smackdown.
Bring it on.
It's all good. That's me though. That's my age.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to tell you, congratulations getting the Queen safely on the shores out
so
here.
So I don't know if I videotaped all 9 hours of that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How's your shoulder?
And there's a lot of times when things don't move very quick.
Yeah. That's what I like to call fast motion when you play it back.
But it got on the beach safe.
Yeah.
And it was quite the process. It's fun to watch, actually.
Oh, I bet it is.
A lot of big air tubes going underneath it, and 2 cranes pulling it up on the beach.
Yeah.
And it's very slow moving, but then all of a sudden, boom, it happens quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so the guys are already here working on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's going to be a crew of like 2-3 guys, and he's already working on getting the motors out.
Oh, wow.
I know they're not messing around. It's going to be quite a process for the winter, but I think next spring, when we get to actually put it back out on the water, you're going to see those improvements. And then there's more going to happen the following year too.
Yeah.
But, so
it's
not
kind
as
of a
many
staged process. Yeah.
Not as many cosmetic things this year.
Right.
That'll be more next year.
Well, it's better that she runs.
runs
and runs well and
right.
consistently.
Yeah.
And so the engines and
so new engines, and people ask what kind of engines go into that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But I will.
They're diesel, I believe.
They're 4 cylinders, I guess.
Okay.
But the guys that are putting them in, I'm going to kind of do a little process of that so people can see what we are putting in there.
Yeah.
And they're going to get a new generator, some new electricity.
Oh, wow.
Some new windows. And maybe some new carpet, and then next year it'll be painting and things like that.
Sure. Yeah, it all takes time.
I know.
Yeah.
We got to get it running, though. It was a bummer this summer not having it run all summer.
But you think about it, when she came 86, 87, I cannot remember, but she's been in service a long time, and I know she's had some upgrades over, but we're talking 35 years.
And I love looking at all the comments, on social media about the Queen too. And here's one that I'm not making fun, but this one was a classic. This was like, how come everyone's referring to the boat as a her? And I'm like, well, it's named Queen 2.
Yeah,
So
there you go. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much.
But that's
But and then
ships
somebody
have always-
said all boats are named
Yeah.
after females. I did not know that.
yeah. I mean, generally ships, spaceships, whalers, you name it, it's she.
Yeah, I never
She's
knew
a
that.
fine ship. She's
Yep.
a tall ship.
Yeah,
So
interesting. I learned something.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
Yeah.
I'm never too old.
even
to learn.
Captain Kirk had rested on Star Trek one time. So there you go.
There we go. There we have it.
So okay, so we got Boji Scare.
Yep. Yep.
And,
You know, we talked,
yeah,
and no matter how cold it would get, we would still have it.
yeah,
The only thing that would be able to not have it would be a thunderstorm or a snowstorm.
yeah.
Because we've had to close it twice this year, and those were all because of thunderstorms.
Right.
Because the wind can play havoc on the displays
Oh,
and
sure.
stuff like that. And then snow, walking through snow, that could. So let's not even talk about that.
And I consider walking through snow and ice scary,
Yeah.
but kids may not.
So we are planning on Friday, Saturday, and then we added Sunday too.
Okay.
No, and we're not going to be open Halloween as
Okay.
far as
Because Tuesday's the 31st.
Right.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep. And there's so many other things going on,
Yeah.
and we want people to participate in their neighborhood trick-or-treatings
Right.
and things like that. So we're just decided, no, we're not going to be open Halloween, just through Sunday.
You and I were just discussing the Halloween of 1991
Yes.
and the storm that came through here at that time. And let's just,
No.
none of that crud.
Oh, wow. That was a lot. I don't even know. Do you remember how much snow we got?
I just remember travel was
The wind
almost,
and,
almost impossible around the area.
Yeah. Driveways, roads, they were just full of. I remember we dressed up my son. He was 1 month old, and we dressed him up as a pumpkin, but yet we had a snowsuit over top of him, so nobody. And we're like, we got to take him out trick or treating. So we go over to Grandpa and Grandma's and things like that, and I just remember the snow being up to my knee, at least.
Yeah, it was a couple feet or something like that. I mean, and then the wind.
Yeah,
of course.
So
it's
we put that in the past.
Yeah,
that's not part of our.
It's not
future.
91 anymore. It's 2023. It's going to be a great Halloween this weekend and Tuesday. But concentrate right here, Arnolds Park.
You bet. So come in all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come get scared. We got a nice comment the other day. A mom from Ames was up here with her family.
Yeah,
and. Her daughter got super scared during the Boji Scare, and somebody on our staff picked up their mask and said, I can get her out of here.
Yeah.
And so the mom just used that as a teaching moment, but she was so sincere in her thankfulness that
the compassion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's all about families right here at Arnolds
You
Park.
bet.
So, all right, my friend, Chris, for everything, arnoldspark.com, roofgardenballroom.com, and start taking a look ahead. We don't talk about it now, but holidays are not that far away, and there'll be stuff coming
There's
up here.
There's a lot of stuff. We're going to have some suppers before some concerts. So just look at arnoldspark.com or roofgarden.com.
You had me at supper.
Yeah.
All right, my friend, as always, thank you for coming in and sharing a few minutes with me. Again, Chris Swanson here again for Arnolds Park Amusement Park. Have a wonderful weekend. We're going to see you. We're going to dance. We're going to get spooked all right here, Arnolds Park. Thanks for watching us here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnolds Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. The headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.